It's SEAL Team 6. They're going into the hive. Umbrella was responsible for this outbreak as well. Limey bastard. What's going on, guys? So today we're checking out the new 28 Years Later trailer. It's being done by the same guys who did the original 28 Days Later. I actually saw this in the theater when it first came out, and it was awesome. It had like a different look than the films that were coming out in the theater at the time, where it had this like really grimy, low-budget camera like look to it, and then like when Cillian Murphy goes like ham at the end on those militia guys, where he goes like crazier than the rage zombies. That kicked so much ass. I was like, what is this movie? So this one was directed by Danny Boyle, who did Trainspotting, and it was written by Alex Garland, who directed Annihilation. And they're teaming back up for the new 28 Years Later. They didn't work on 28 Weeks Later. That was still kind of a good movie, though. I really enjoyed that one as well. But the original duo is teaming up for this one, and I think they're making a handful of these. It's not just going to be one, there's going to be like a couple of them. And so, yeah, I'm really curious about this. I really love Danny Boyle. Like, I love Trainspotting, who does it? But I even like T2 Trainspotting, the sequel. You know, the other T2, not Terminator 2, but Trainspotting 2. Like, that one has kind of a mixed reception, but I really love Trainspotting 2. But, you know, I'm always down for a new badass horror movie, especially with a good writer-director team. And so, yeah, I'm excited to check this out. It's SEAL Team 6. They're going into the hive. Umbrella was responsible for this outbreak as well. Limey bastards. Zombie caveman. Oh, they're held up on an island. Smart move.
Infected and non-infected alike.
That's why our home is so precious.
You know, I feel he's a bit young.
He's ready, Jenny.
Alright, Aaron Johnson. He's a really good
Once you
actor.
walk onto that mainland, there's no rescues.
Moving up and down again.
Is this gonna be like The Road, but Rage Zombie style?
Look at what's in front of you. Count the bullets and the bandoliers.
These zombies look like Cro-Magnon Man.
There are many kinds of death.
Imagery's
Some are better than
awesome.
others.
That's the emaciated zombie, Cillian Murphy. Is that how they're bringing him into this one?
For this is a glorious day. A day of judgment. My children!
Oh my god.
There's no stars in the war.
Hell yeah. Wait, it's coming out that soon? Holy crap. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So they fortified themselves on an island, which is a smart thing to do. That's what I think trying to do at the end of Dawn of the Dead remake, if I remember correctly. At least like trying to go to an island where they feel they'd be safe. But, you know, if I remember correctly, that wasn't the case. So with Danny Boyle, you know it's going to be cool visually. And yeah, the action looks pretty cool. And you got caveman rage zombies. I mean, what more could you want? I keep seeing this thumbnail of the emaciated zombie, and it's like, I'm totally like, that's frickin' Cillian Murphy. He doesn't look that different than how he looked in the opening scene in the hospital bed 28 days later. But yeah, no, it just looks dope. Not much else to say because, you know, it's just mostly like imagery you can kind of put together, kind of what's going on. Like Aaron Johnson and his son having to forage out, you know, for their people back at the fortress. I don't know. I'm assuming, you know, they're gonna have some sort of objective. But I like how it's a trailer where it's not really telling you much of the plot. It's just kind of showing you the vibe of the film, which looks dope. And so I'm down. That's cool. It's coming out really soon. And so, yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.